Here we have prone shoulder cars. So the way this is gonna work is I'm gonna lie flat down and I'm gonna show two variations. I'll show the easier variation first and then the harder variation second. So I'll come down here. The first variation is going to be, well, for both variations, I wanna make sure that my hips are tucked under because this is really easy to arch my back and I don't want that to happen. So despite my arms coming up, I'm gonna try hard to keep my hips tucked under as if I'm trying to pull my belly button off the ground. So the first variation is going to be head comes down or just hovers the ground. Ideally, it's on the ground. Keeping my hips tucked under as if I'm trying to pull my belly button off of the floor, so rounding my low back if possible. I'm then gonna lift my hands as high as I can. From there, I'm gonna rotate out to the side. Once they're about in line with my shoulders, I'm gonna lift as high as I can and then come back down, light tap, go up as high as I can, turn the palms back over, and then reach all the way overhead, coming back down. You have the option to not come down and just cycle through that full range over and over for the reps, which is definitely more fatiguing. The other harder, more challenging variation is head would come down. I would interlace fingers behind my head. Elbows would be on the ground. Again, low back does not arch. What I would do here is first, pull elbows off the floor. Second, lift hands off my head. Third, extend overhead. Then move down, palms rotate up. Reach as high behind me as I can. And then as if I'm gonna be handcuffed, I'm gonna reach into my low back, hovering, and then land. Then elbows relax. First order business when I go the other way, make sure I'm not arching my back. Elbows lift first, lift hands second, extend elbows third, turn palms down, work all the way overhead, keep them as high as I can, then bend in to the back of my head, land, and elbows come down. And that would constitute one glorious and challenging rep. Well done.